Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the How You Can Help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. FFG Chronicles. Alright, so this FFG Chronicles is on YouTube Reinstatement. For those who don't know, I am Paul Burry from Family Friendly Gaming, and I would like to welcome you to this FFG Chronicles. So, what happened? On Valentine's Day 2020, February 14th, that's right, February 14th, Valentine's Day, the day of love, our YouTube channel was terminated by the loving YouTube. You might be like, what happened? What did you do? We're still trying to figure that out. We're still trying to find that out. I have some theories, and I'm going to tell you my theories, and these are theories only. Okay? I don't have the proof. I don't have the evidence. I just can tell you facts of what has and has not happened. And so based on those facts, I have formulated some potential possibilities, and that's what this video is all about. To try to answer the questions of confusion, because we still have lots and lots and lots of confusion. So the facts are, February 14th, during a live stream, Peter put in the title, sponsored video. We accurately described it as a sponsored video. He put the link in the description box. He only put the link. He didn't put any of our little ever verbiage. He didn't put like, please support our sponsor with a click here. So for him, that was a learning experience that, you know, probably should put that in there going forward. And I certainly have said that, yeah, if you're going to do something like that, do a sponsored live stream, then definitely put it in there. You know, put the thing in there. If we got to get on this laptop that we do streaming on, not a problem. We can do that. You know, we can get the text in there so it's easier to do. So that's something we learned from it, because that is a suspicion of ours based on what we were told. What we were told was we had our YouTube channel deleted, terminated, destroyed, thrown in the trash can for spamming, scamming, or deceptive business practices. And we're like, so where were we deceptive? Where were we spamming? Where were we scamming? Like, we haven't scanned or spammed anyone. We have the stuff in there. It's like, you know, please subscribe and please become a member and, you know, please donate and stuff like that. But that's like just everyone does that. I mean, in fact, you watch every YouTuber, well, except maybe the teeny tiny ones. The ones that have been around for a while and have done stuff for a while, they're like, hey, please help out. Please support my channel, etc. I got gear for you to buy. Look, shirts. I mean, stuff like that, you know, so. We're doing the same thing as all the other channels, and if this was wrong, every channel on YouTube should be gone just about. And so it's like, logically, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's like, nah, I don't think that's it. But maybe just having the link in there by itself was an issue. Maybe some people were like freaking out, and they're like, they're spamming with one link. Like, and the other thing is, another little piece of evidence. So Peter had emailed that link through to my email, Gmail I have, so he could get it off of this laptop and get it onto the stream in the description box, because we need to put that in there. And we could have put it in there after, I suppose, as well, and that would have been fine. And it goes to a Steam page. Now, in the email, Gmail completely freaked out and had all these warnings about how it was a spam or scam link. I'm like, you're wrong. You're like completely wrong. But, you know, you can't talk to them, because whenever you deal with Alphabet, Google, YouTube, the majority of the time you're dealing with bots, you're dealing with algorithms, you're dealing with programs. You have to like get to people, you know, through multiple layers to finally get some legitimate assistance. So that we know that for a fact. We also know the cancel culture has been after us for a while now, after I had said in the video I refused to join an open rebellion against God, practicing my First Amendment rights, freedom of religion, that the U.S. Constitution protects me. I'm recording this in America, where I'm protected by that. YouTube is also the YouTube is also in America, so they are bound by that law of the land. And so it's like, okay, I said I've known this, and we've gotten like hate emails and hate messages and all kinds of attacks on like Discord and through email. And it's like, okay, these very immature people that are doing the part of the cancel culture are trying to destroy anything and anyone they disagree with, which is not cool. I totally disagree with the cancel culture. I'm like, stop. Live and let live. Let other people do what they're doing. If you disagree, fine. You can disagree without being disagreeable. You know what I'm saying? Like I work with people in my day job I disagree with completely. But, I can tell them, no, I have the exact opposite opinion, and I'm not going to accept your attempts to redefine something. That's just my personal belief, and if you disagree, that's fine. But I'm not going to, just accept that. And so this is one of the things that I look at and go, there's a serious, definite issue and problem with the cancel culture trying to destroy someone they disagree with. Because there are all kinds of people I disagree with, and I'm like, I'm just not going to, have anything to do with them. But I'm not going to go actively like tell everyone, destroy them, stop buying their products, don't go to their websites. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm not going to go to that effort, because it's like, I think they should be allowed to continue to exist. And if they can survive on the marketplace with whatever they're doing, then okay. But I'm not going to financially support them. I'm not going to give them money for something. And that's totally cool. You can be like, you can tell people, yeah, I don't want to deal with them. But the extra effort being given by the cancel culture to destroy anything they disagree with, I believe is wrong. I believe it's evil. In fact, I have an article coming out at some point, within hopefully next month, about the cancel culture being evil. I think maybe I said something that comes from Satan or something like that. So you'll see that when it comes out. So I know the cancel culture has been after us, and they've been after us for a while, and we've had death threats and hate speech against us and all this, and I find it kind of funny that the people who are like, we celebrate diversity, have all this venom and hatred for anyone they disagree with. And it's like, well, you're not celebrating diversity because what you're attacking is diverse from you. Shocker. So there's that. It's like, okay, I can tell that they're complete hypocrites when they sit there and say things like that, and their words and deeds are the exact opposite of what they're saying with, Let's just say my ancestors had a phrase. They called certain people fork-tongued devils. That's because they would say two different things out of their mouth. So they'd say this and they'd say the opposite. And it's like, that's why my ancestors had that phrase, because they saw them as saying two different things. They'd say one thing out of their tongue one time and the exact opposite another time. So they looked at them and said, yeah, that's how we define some people. And I said, I think it's a shame. I think it's sad that people, so there are some people who have to do that and have to act that way. It's like, chill, just relax, You can go about your life and let them go about their lives, and you don't have to sit there and be like, they have to agree with me. They have to believe what I believe. Yeah, there was a group in Germany who did that and made everyone believe what they believed, and that didn't go over so well. How many millions of people had to die on the world over that? Too many. Because they were forcing people to believe what they believed, or at least say you believed what they believed. You may not actually believe it, but you just say it so they would, they would think you were part of their lock, step, and barrel. If you know what I'm referencing. If not, you can leave a chat below, and that's fine too. So, we're done with that one live stream. And that's another thing. To me, it baffles me that you can have one live stream, and let's say we actually made a mistake, okay? Because YouTube hasn't said we made a mistake. That's another thing we're going to get to. Let's say we made this one mistake. No warnings. No, like, hey, by the way, these are the rules. Make sure you follow them. No, like, it was just immediate. Within 20 minutes, they terminated the channel. 20 minutes. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because it took us 5 days to get it restored. 5 days. 20 minutes to delete and destroy, 5 days to fix their mistake. I think there's a problem there, personally, that it takes 5 days to fix what they could do in 20 minutes to destroy. And when they destroyed it, when they restored it, there's still a lot of work that we had to do to fix what was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like first off, when they delete a channel and terminate a channel, it's gone forever. You can go to the YouTube / family friendly gaming or family friendly gaming, and it tells you it's a bad channel. It's a terminated channel. It doesn't exist. It is gone. They give us a new link without our name in there, so we got all these garbly-gook characters, which I'm glad we're back, but it's kind of lame that they didn't restore us to our previous place when we never did anything wrong, at least as far as we can tell. Like I said, if we had done something wrong, it would be nice for them to say, oh, here's what you did wrong, here's what you did. YouTube never does that, ever. Google never does that. They just... All right. So, another theory, is, and I found this out recently when I asked what happens, and I was kind of given this vague roundabout answer, which is something that YouTube is really talented at, honestly, is giving these vague answers, or giving you, go look at this page, which 95% of the time doesn't answer your question, honestly, either. So you're like, this didn't help either. So, they said something about they expect the community members who report channels to know the rules and know what's right and what's wrong, in essence. So it sounds like they're blaming someone, probably in the cancel culture, because we didn't know if there was someone inside YouTube doing this, someone outside YouTube doing this, like someone somewhere has decided they want to destroy us and cancel us and terminate us and get us gone. And it's sad because we help so many schools with our dance videos. Like, there are so many schools using our dance videos, and we have one disagreement with them on one topic, and this is how they have to act. They act very immature. They're very hateful, very venomous. And I think it's also very harassing, because they have been harassing us for a while because we disagree with them on one topic. And since we won't say what they once said, they keep attacking us. So we found out from YouTube, they said that they expect when community members report videos that they understand and know the rules when they make the report, right? And then they said that their team quickly looks it over and agrees or disagrees, and then a team can restore later. Well, the restoration, as y'all know, came because of y'all. We went to social media. We asked everyone to go leave YouTube feedback, asking them to restore our channel. We did that every single day ourselves that we were down. Asking them to restore the Family Friendly Gaming channel. I'm almost positive they got more than enough feedback asking for the return of our channel. They realized, hey, something wrong. We got to fix this. Right? Like they did something and people didn't want them to do this. So they realized there was more people saying, bring Family Friendly Gaming back than the one person attacking us. Probably cancel culture. And like I said, theories, this is my opinions on some things. So, then they said that their team quickly looks it over and then moves on, and then they can, have someone look at it later. Of course, they didn't really get into specifics about how you get brought back or how that works. From what I understand, it comes from feedback from people leaving YouTube feedback. And, of course, we went to Team YouTube and we wrote an article on it. And our 9.1 million readers on our website got to see it. And then YouTube was like, oh, wait, we look horrible. So maybe we should address this. Because I point out they wouldn't do this to GameSpot or IGN. And it's kind of ridiculous, So, that went there. And then I asked for even greater clarification. I was like, okay, well, what exactly? I mean, the exact steps, trying to get, and how do you stop abuse? I mean, how do you stop people from reporting channels incorrectly? Like, how do you stop that? I mean, that should be taken with a grain of salt. And whoever did this reporting should be banned from reporting ever again. Or it should be like, if they do a report, there should be like, I don't know, maybe 10 others who also have to make the same report, and then YouTube has to verify and like, hey, they have low credibility. I have a feeling that probably is not happening, because YouTube said, oh, we have all kinds of safeguards, and it's like it didn't stop this from happening. So your safeguards failed, or someone abused the system, or someone was purposely trying to do something to harm us. One of those things had to have happened. It's like we wouldn't get to this point without that happening. So I know that had to have happened. It's like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't be like, well, maybe or maybe. No. The fact remains, someone made a mistake, and I don't buy this. Well, no one's at fault, because someone's at fault. Like, there has to be fault somewhere. Somewhere along the line, there has to be a fault, found. I don't care, what you say. Someone did something wrong somewhere. It could be one side, it could be the other, it could be both. Both could make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could be like, oh, well, because you did this, it was falsely flagged, and someone didn't do their job, and so then there's fault everywhere, which I'm fine with. Honestly, I'm like, hey, if we garnish some of the fault, that's fine. We want to know what to fix and how to avoid this in the future. That's, ultimately where I come down. I'm like, I want to know what I can do in the future to stop this from happening. Literally. It's like to me, mistakes are made. You learn from the mistakes. You move on. You do better. Right? And so to sit there and have the ostrich head in the sand and pretend like nothing went wrong for no one, there's nothing being learned. There's nothing being fixed. There's nothing, there's nothing to stop it happening again. Now, there is one thing that's kind of stopping from potentially happening again, is our whole Indie Boost thing, where we got the sponsor video from. Since it got the channel got disconnected, it's completely crashed that, and we can't get back into our account. We have, for a week now, sent multiple emails and messages asking for assistance and gotten absolutely nothing. No responses. So we may have lost sponsor videos through them, although I think it only gave us like, I don't know, maybe $400 last year or something, $500, $600. It wasn't a lot. It was pretty low, maybe only $300, or maybe $600. Anyway, I'm not positive on the financial total there. It wasn't a whole lot of money, so it's like, okay. So that's kind of what I know about the reinstatement of our YouTube channel. I had asked, except for more specifications, and I was given all the community guidelines and all of the links to being advertiser friendly and all of that, which honestly does not help me. It's like I've read these things hundreds of times, and it doesn't tell me what happened and what's being done to stop it from happening again. You know what I'm saying? Like when my question is, what was the exact specifics on this that happened, and what's being done to stop it from happening again in the future, and I'm given all the guidelines, that doesn't help. One. Two, they're changing them all the time, so, again, not very handy. I'm very thankful our YouTube channel is back. I'm thankful that source of revenue will hopefully return. I feel bad for everyone who was trying to use it, especially all the schools who are trying to use this over that week. We had very little control of this, and we did everything possible, from contacting our U.S. congressman to contacting the people in the partner program we were working with at YouTube, trying to get someone to resolve this. And I said, it really astounded me how slow that process of fixing it is compared to how fast the process of destroying it is. It seems like destruction is way faster than creation, and that's kind of a shame, in my opinion. I would think it should be equal. If you can delete something in 20 minutes and be wrong, you should be able to put it back in 20 minutes. And it should be able to be put back exactly how it was. And I also think there's a serious problem with the reporting system. That's not not working right, and people are abusing it, and we're one of the victims of it. We're also obviously a victim of the cancel culture. So it's kind of sad that those who are worshiping destruction and trying to remove things they disagree with are allowed any kind of win at any point in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure they probably won't see it as a win now because we're back, and they're probably like, that's not fair. We got rid of them. And I mean, for all I know, they're probably thinking we're gone forever, and they may not even know we're back, which is fine with me. I mean, if they don't know we're back, c'est la vie, then they're not, hopefully they're not attacking us again. Maybe they will learn from this and go, maybe I should live and let learn. Maybe they can give a thumbs up to this video and be like, yeah, I repent of my evil deeds and I want to become better. And that would be like awesome. Be like, cool, appreciate you. Happy to have you join the fold. And, stop being so nasty and hateful. And instead start being loving and caring and considerate. I mean, my thing is, I've told people for a long time, if you don't, instead of trying to destroy someone else, go create something yourself. Go make a channel yourself. Go talk about what you want to talk about. If you want to sit there and disagree and have the opposite opinion, make videos. Put them on YouTube. Tell people on social media. Be like, hey, watch this video. Try to spread your ideas. And if it's like, we need to get rid of everything we disagree with and be just like those horrible Germans in World War II. Well, if that's what you want to act like those people, okay. I think it's a mistake. I think it's bad. But like I said, that's my opinion. And if you want to disagree with me, then you're legally allowed to. I don't believe that the cancel culture should be destroying anything and everything they disagree with. I disagree with lots of things, and I just move on and ignore them most of the time. I don't say, oh, I got to go stop all this that I disagree with. I got too much to do. I got too much of my life to live, and I got too many things I'm trying to create personally. So that is everything. That is all of the FFG Chronicles I have.